Hey students, hope you guys had a good second week of distance learning. And I'm just going to give you guys a couple updates here, and then I'm going to switch over to my screen and give you some of the things you're going to be taking a look at for week number 3. So week number 3, our focus is going to be culture and our culture unit, which is includes race, ethnicity, gender, language, and religion, but also things like cultural diffusion, etc. So our plan for this week is going to be similar to the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to try to structure the 5 weeks that we're going to be doing review pretty similarly. Not try to throw too many new things at you guys, and have some of the assignments look pretty similar to previous ones. Just a reminder that you should have gotten information about a separate course attendance. So I am no longer taking attendance for you guys, and I know there's a lot of confusion early on about who was responsible for taking attendance, and that was maybe not confusion with you guys, but it was confusion with teachers and administrators. So you should be logging in every day and filling out, I think it's a form or something that you need to take attendance on. So, and then obviously going on to your classes as well and doing the assignments for that particular day. The other couple quick things before I switch over to my screen, if you do feel like you are this class is taking a lot of time during the week, maybe compared to your other classes, or even just that you're just feeling very, very overwhelmed with what we're doing in this class. A couple of things. I am going to cut down on the number of questions that each discussion post is going to be every single day. The assignments will stay the same, and as you have seen, there's usually like reading assignments as well as some extra videos. Just know that those reading assignments and those extra videos, those are there. I'm giving you a lot of resources. Those are there for you to help you review, and they're there as resources for you to go back and learn the material. We are spending this time reviewing for the AP exam. I'm giving you the material that you hopefully need in order to be successful on that exam, so that you can get the score that you want. So I'm giving you a lot of resources. Just know I'm not necessarily expecting you to go back and reread all of the chapters from your textbook and all of, and then on top of that, the AMSCO book. I would probably focus on the AMSCO book and using that to help you review, or just your review book that you may have at home. And the extra videos that I do not create, are there if you need them. They're there if you want to review, but they're not necessarily required. And then the last quick thing, we are going to have a webinar again this week, where our webinars will be morning webinars this time, Tuesday and Thursday. We are going to focus on some skills to help you with FRQs, as well as Unit 3 material. But just a couple quick things about webinar etiquette. When you put your name into Zoom, make sure it is your own name, at least your first name, if not your first name plus your last initial, because you get put into a waiting room, and if I don't know who you are, I'm not necessarily going to let you into the Zoom session. So you might just be sitting in the waiting room if you don't have your name correct. And then also, I'll talk probably on the webinar, but we're going to work on turning off our video so that it's not distracting to other students as I'm presenting. All right, so I'm going to switch over to my screen and give you a little update on what you're going to be expecting this week, and we'll talk about that. All right, so here we are in the class. Same type of thing. You're always going to go into this distance learning folder. I'm going to go ahead and just publish this week 3 right now. And so you can see the week 3 here. Okay, so for week 3, you will have an intro video, which you'll see right here. I'll change this to week 3 instructions, but you'll see your topics for each day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Remember, nothing new on Wednesdays. Your reading assignments, chapters 6 through 8 in the AMSCO review book. That is going to be your suggested reading for this week, or just chapter 3 in your review book. And then on top of that, we did use chapters 4 through 7 in your textbook, but once again, you do not need to go back and read all 4 of those chapters, but you may want to just pull them up if you have questions or if you don't understand a term. 3 assignments again for this week. You're going to have a terms review assignment. and that is similar to the past. And then the concepts review assignment, I'm going to be creating that and putting that up online, hopefully by Monday afternoon. It's not up quite right now, but it will be up by Monday afternoon. And then their discussion post response assignment, similar to last week. And then here are your weekly, and I actually didn't change this yet, your weekly webinar options are going to be Tuesday at 8:45 a.m. and then Thursday at 8:45 a.m. as well. Tips for FRQs, so on and so forth. Here's where you're going to find your daily lessons and FRQ style discussion post. You'll see your Monday one here, so your Monday video here. Here's an optional video, and then here is your discussion post. And I have changed the discussion post to be a few less questions. So this one's only 4 questions for that first one. The assignments for this week will be found in the assignment folder. And you should, a question I did get a couple of times last week via email was, where can I find my partner that I need to respond to? So here's your discussion post responses. And if you click here, I did update this. So this looks pretty much the same as it did before, but it says click here to see who your partner is for week 3. And when you click here, hopefully it goes to the right document. It is linked to this document that should show you who your partner is. These partners were chosen just by random, so it should be a different partner. If for some reason it is the same partner, you can either check in with your classmates to see if they have a different partner, or it is possible that the computer randomly assigned you with the same person from before. So there is a possibility that you have the same partner. Once again, respond to them and 2 other people, and then respond back to someone who has responded to you. And if for some reason your partner does not ever respond to you, you can, or sorry, if your partner does not post, you can respond to 3 other people, not including your partner. So that's the plan for this week. Please email me if you have any questions. I'll see you hopefully at a webinar Tuesday or Thursday this week, Thursday morning and Tuesday morning. And yeah, have a good Sunday.